everyone. I am Mokshar from Team Panchajanya. So this is basically one of the of what our idea is. What we are trying here to do is represent it visually. So basically, what we want is that how can we enhance the productivity of farmers? We are integrating multiple technologies for it. For example, we are integrating IoT sensors. Basically, what happens is you have the sensors installed in the soil and then they are connected via the Internet of Things for real time updates on the dashboard. So, there, say, an example farmer is logging. Example is Rajesh Patel. This is a hypothetical name. So, Rajesh Patel is logged in here and then he got the option from here to customize the language. For example, currently it is Hindi. This can be turned to Marathi, Gujarati, or English. And we are thinking of adding few more languages to it. The name of the app currently is Panchajanya, and this shows the temperature and the type of weather, for example, sun, and it predicts that, for example, we have rain in the coming days. So how nearby is the rain? For example, rain is in 2 days. So farmer can adjust accordingly. So this is the greeting that it is showing. Then yeah. And then we have some weather alert, heavy rainfall expected in 48 hours. And then here is some pro tip, which is just for, we can add it in here. Then we have an option of crop advisory, then community, where people can exchange their thoughts on something. For example, if one of the farmer is facing something, some issue, and any other farmer who has faced the issue previously, he or she can easily communicate through it. It's just like what is Stack Overflow for coding. This is for the farming. Then we have sustainability because right now sustainability is one of the major issues. How can we sustainably plant our crops for least greenhouse effect? So yeah, this is the thing. And then ask expert option. For example, government can initiate or government can hire some experts that can directly connect with the farmers. For example, a lot of times there are some crops that might be better for the farm, but they don't know about it. They have the land. For example, if some land has more amount of water, it might be more suited to sugarcane. But if a farmer is just showing maize in it, that may not give him the equal amount of output. So let's explore some more features. So here is the soil health, where it shows soil moisture at 68%, very high moisture. That's temperature. Then we have pH level. 6.8 is more of a neutral pH. Then we have the crop recommendation. Then crop recommendation, for example, shows maize or makkah. So, and the season is kharif. And once we click the page, it shows the expected profit, water requirement, sunlight, soil type. Then we have similarly pigeon, pea, and then soybean. So basically, what we are thinking of doing in here is integrating AI based crop recommendation system, which is one of the another topics for the hackathon. But since we are focusing on building an inclusive tool that includes basically all the things that are required for farming, which are essential for farmers to go through, this covers that. but with more. So here, sustainability score is also shown, where you can see the water efficiency, organic practices, carbon footprint, and waste management. So now let's check out the community thing. Currently, it is not uh, as well designed, but it's an example. So, for example, Ramesh Kunal 2 hours ago posted नई खाद की तकनीक से 30% अधिक उपज मिली किसान भाइयों को सलाह देता हूँ. So he is talking about some new type of fertilizer that provided him with 30% more growth, right? And similarly, other people have also posted in here. Then you have an option to try the market prices, right? So this is a term of feature like so IoT devices, resources, and at the end we got the voice assistant where, for example, those who are not so literate but they want to communicate. So voice assistants provide an excellent option. Quite simply, it's one of the breakthroughs that have had taken in technology. So if a person, if normal human who does not know to read, can communicate in his her regional language to the AI for the resolution of his or her problem, that's absolutely beautiful. So here the Panchajanya is listening, and if I ask something, it can reply, and some commonly asked questions are also provided in here. So then close it, and this is the current thing. So this is basically what we are trying to do, and with this, I think I should uh, try to show you some backend how the crop predictor works. Okay. So currently, this is our crop predictor, the AI based one. This is currently not integrated into the website. We have got some stuff, but we are going to create a more integrated and powerful system. So what is in here is that we got some parameters, and based on them, it just shows you what are the top three crops that you should grow. Currently, beta set we have put in is not that big. And by the time we finalize our project, we will have a huge data set, making quite simply one of the most advanced tools for the farmers. So what we got in, for example, the pH level, we want to put in 7.5, nitrogen level is 35, and maybe some random numbers. Yeah, we can put in, and yeah, we can now select the region, say any region, maybe Western. Then we can select the season since November is loading, so November to April. And farm size we can select, say 25 acres. It's a big farm, but yeah, so get proper conditions. So AI is analyzing your soil, and it provided you soybean. So that is basically where we have integrated statistics into our part. So this works on basically random forest model, and based on the confidence interval, this is providing you the data. So yeah, so expected profit is this much, growth period is this much, and for those who are new to the farming of soybean, here are some detailed instructions. These are soil requirement, these are the care instructions. This shows some graph of the timeline, profit timeline, and this is so farmer can also give a feedback if it is useful. The feedback will be fed into our data set, it will be stored, and based on the feedback also we'll be able to provide more accurate recommendations. Another crop that has suggested is groundnut, as I said earlier. It suggests the top three crops. The confidence interval is 31.6%, and acceptable is a bit higher. Similarly, you can find the instructions for government, and based on the instructions, the farmer will grow it. Then again, the pine line. And then again, another crop is cotton. Pretty low confidence interval compared to the previous two one. But this is the third best. So again, the similar thing. And at the last, I'll give you quick farming tips that are basically essential. Currently, our data set is trained only on a few crops. But for example, if I say, yes, this is helpful, so it takes in the data and just remove the stuff. So this is basically the thing. So thank you. And what we are trying to do is basically integrate all the necessary tools required for farming, because in these drought times, if we can reduce the losses, we can increase the profits of the farmers while caring about the nature. This will be the best thing that is currently, we can think of. So thank you very much for listening to our presentation. Yes.